Hey, Tyler Day here. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm generating over $1,000 per day on YouTube. So our main specialty as affiliate marketers has mostly been on Facebook. Our company consistently does over 100 grand a day on affiliate offers through Facebook traffic. But one area that we're looking at for our next leg of growth is with YouTube ads. So there's so many users on Google and on YouTube, and the amount of traffic on this ad platform is absolutely insane. So we really think of ourselves as Facebook ad masters, but YouTube ads is something that we're a little bit more novice in. So we started playing around with YouTube ads, running some campaigns earlier on in 2022. We had some minor success, but nothing too crazy. And just in the past week, I've actually been diving in myself, running some YouTube ads personally. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the findings that we've had and sort of some initial success that we've seen, and give you guys some tips as far as how to make YouTube work. So make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be dropping a lot more tutorials like this. Anyways, let's dive into it. So the first day that I started running this campaign was on Friday, August 19th. So I started this out with a pretty small budget. I didn't really know how it was going to perform, and I pretty much just launched it with one ad. So this was an insurance campaign. We had one video that we launched, and on the first day, we spent about $146, and we actually earned about $160. So to me, that was pretty promising, actually, pretty promising results. So this campaign was running on Monday through Friday schedule. So that was Friday, and the next day that we sent traffic was on Monday. So on Monday, I wanted to go a little bit more aggressive. I wanted to spend more money, because we saw some pretty promising results, and, I knew that the potential was there. So what you want to do with Google is you want to get a lot of data, ideally as soon as possible, so that the Google algorithm can find the best people and optimize your ads quicker. So we started with a pretty conservative budget, just like $150. But when I saw that it made a small profit, I ended up spending a lot more. So on Monday, I spent about $1,841.92. And let's see. So if we go into the stats, what was that? Saturday, Sunday, Monday was 22nd. Yeah, so we saw some pretty good results, $5,600 in revenue on that ad spend. So this is pretty promising, some pretty good results right off the bat. So, we're pretty aggressive when it comes to our budgets. We like to go big and go hard right off the bat as soon as we see something work. So what we're running here is an insurance campaign. So we're running a pay-per-call offer. And I think there's a lot of untapped potential here, guys. I really do. I think that YouTube is such a massive platform, and they have so many users. And the amount of revenue potential on this is just absolutely insane. So, we're really looking at YouTube like it's a gold mine here, guys. It really is. So let's see. So just some general tips. First of all, let me show you a lander example for pay-per-call. So here's a lander example. So this is for the vertical for Affordable Care Act health insurance, which is a government subsidized health insurance program. And basically how we structure these campaigns is with a survey funnel. So on the first page, we draw the user in with whatever the angle is. For this offer, it's free health insurance. And then we basically direct them down like a simple survey where we ask them a few questions, and then drop them on a page where they can click to call. So the most important thing if you're running a campaign like this on YouTube is to run this on mobile only. So how you do that is you basically adjust the bids in your campaign down minus 100% for any device that's not a mobile. So for computers, for tablets, for TVs, you want to adjust the bids by minus 100% for all that stuff. So for this campaign, we started out with the objective of traffic, and we placed a Google Tag Manager pixel on this event click where they click to call. So for pay-per-call, there's a few different ways to track back the conversions. We use a call tracking platform called Ringba, and Ringba has an integration with Google where you can track back the billable calls. So if somebody stays on the line for a couple minutes, you get paid. You can track back the conversion, but the attribution on that is a little bit wonky. So we found out that a more reliable way is to fire a pixel event when they click the call button. And we basically compare that metric to the average revenue per call and determine our profitability. So yeah, so that's the way to go. I'll do some future tutorials as far as how to set up Google Tag Manager and fire a pixel from a button click. But for now, let's keep on moving forward. So yeah, so for this campaign, we kind of got lucky here. So we were kind of working off of a model of a campaign that was already working for us on Facebook. So we kind of had a good idea as far as like the ad itself and the messaging. I am going to keep the ad private for now because this actually is something that I'm actively working on scaling. So for now, we're going to keep this private, but this is just more for general tips. So, the most important thing is just, what we're doing with this campaign is we're keeping it pretty broad. So we didn't really go with a whole list of specific keywords to target. We pretty much just put in a general age that we are looking for traffic from, and we're running it completely broad. So to me, I think that this is the way to go. So I think the way to go is to, optimize for maximum conversions, keep the campaign broad. This is a pretty broad insurance campaign. So, people are, there's a lot of people that could qualify for this, but if you're running something a lot more niche specific, let's say that you're running an ad for people that have had like a specific medical issue or something like that, you would probably need to do more specific keyword targeting. But in this case, the vertical is so broad that we're able to get away with doing no targeting. And ultimately, that's the best because when you do no targeting, your costs end up being a little bit cheaper. And there's a lot more scaling potential. So other than that, if you're doing pay-per-call, usually you're going to have a specific list of states that the offer can run in. So you want to make sure to, target those specific areas or states in your targeting. And, other than just that, the other thing to look at is basically the hours that the call centers are operating. So when you're setting up your ad, you'll have the option to create an ad schedule, and you want to make sure that you match the ad schedule to the hours of the call center that you're driving your calls to. Let's see, what else? So there's not a whole lot more that I can share about this right now. This is something that I'm actively working on. Another big thing on Google is that you want to exclude all applications. So, make sure that when you're setting up your targeting that you're excluding any apps. That's important too. But honestly, guys, we're still just kind of figuring this out. So, I started running YouTube traffic myself just in the past week here. I'll keep you guys updated on the progress, but basically we're seeing a huge amount of potential here. So anyways, if you want to work with us, we can set you up with these pay-per-call offers for you to run traffic to, and we can give you an idea as far as what the best offers are, what the best verticals are that we're seeing, and set you up with those buyers. So we can set you up with your own dedicated phone number where when somebody calls in, it directs to a call center and you get paid when that person stays on the line for more than a couple minutes. So if you'd like to work with us on campaigns like this, if you're an affiliate and let's say maybe you're a YouTube affiliate or you're running Facebook ads and want to transition over to YouTube, please reach out. So you can contact me on Skype. My Skype address is tdayskype123, and I'll also put a link in the description below where you can apply. So when you work with our affiliate network, O2C network, which is the same dashboard that I was showing you the revenue in. So we can set you up with these offers and we can be strategic. So, we're not going to ask you to share your ads with us. We're not going to ask, to show us everything that you're running, but we can really be strategic with you. We can let you know where we're seeing potential. We can get on a call and share tips and ideas as far as how to run these campaigns. And you'll be in a Skype group with my brother Peter and I. So we're very active on Skype all day, and we can help you out with any questions that you have and set you up with any offers, either for lead gen or pay-per-call. Anyways, I hope that this is helpful. I'll continue to share with you guys while I'm on this journey. Keep in mind this is relatively new to me, and I am keeping some things close to my chest as I scale this campaign. But anyways, I hope that you got something out of this, and I'll see you in the next one.